The camera is moved around by W, A, S, and D. The camera is also fully rotatable by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Or you can hold down the middle mouse button and have free mouse look. You can also zoom in and zoom out with the mouse wheel. And if I zoom in here, you can really take in and appreciate the level of detail in the units on the ground level. And really take in combat in its most intense way. Controls are very easy. You can click the tactical aid menu, click the ability, and then left click your target. Pretty soon my artillery barrage will start striking here. And if you notice, when explosions happen, the terrain is actually deformable. Not only are all the structures you see here, all the buildings, all the forests, not only can those be cleared away, but also the terrain itself is deformed by the explosions that impact the ground. And if I zoom in here, you can really take in some of the work the art team has put in. The engineering team has worked closely with NVIDIA to really make use of all the latest hardware as well as DX10 and Vista, and so gamers out there with with really powerful machines will actually be able to see a much more beautiful game. You can call in radar scans to peek behind enemy lines. And that'll give me line of sight right in those areas. You can also call in paratrooper drops, all sorts of unit drops. You can call in jeeps for repair. You can call in light tanks. To clear out the fortifications in this area, you can call in some heavy artillery and maybe a carpet bombing. And with carpet bombing, you can see it comes in a column, and it's a little difficult to deploy on the ground level, but that's where the mega map comes into play. You can actually deploy, and through the mega map, you can actually play the entire game in this view. That'll allow me better control of these large tactical aid abilities.
The town square is in enemy hands.
But of course, I can't go without showing you the nuke, so here we go. This is where the Soviets deploy. I'll go ahead and take a chance and deploy it there. Let's take a peek behind enemy lines. I'm going to take away the HUD here for effect. And one thing I should mention about multiplayer is that because the game is split up into 4 roles, players have very specific duties they can focus on. And that means that no one player can do it all, and they really have to rely closely on collaboration and cooperation with their teammates in order to claim victory. You know, it's a 1989 Cold War conflict, and so it's the World War III that never happened. And because we wanted to make it a rich and believable experience, we got involved with a well-known writer, well-respected writer, Larry Bond, who co-wrote Red Storm Rising with Tom Clancy. And with his help, he's a renowned Cold War specialist, so he was a valuable asset to us in creating this rich, believable story. The single-player mission is 14 missions long, ranging anywhere from 35 minutes to well over an hour.